suggested that I should do a tutorial video on how I do it, and I thought it'd be a cool idea, instead of like a hairstylist roleplay where I'm doing something to you, I'm actually just doing it to myself and just showing you what I do basically every day with my hair. Now, with my hair I do sort of different styles depending on how I'm feeling and how my hair is feeling and what length it is. For example, I suppose like the classic hairstyle that I'd usually have would just be the fringe like I have now. Just sort of down and pushed to the sides, and this was without me styling it. This is, I got out the shower about 10 minutes ago and it's just kind of dried off now. So this would be the kind of normal style that I would do, except it would be like a lot more rough, like I'll show you. And I suppose like a few years ago, my hair would be, I'd keep this fringe, but the backs and the top of this would all be like spiked up and it would be massive. I got kind of bored of that, so I don't really do that one anymore. And what I've been going for recently, because it's been summer, even though the weather's been bad, I've kind of wanted to have shorter hair. So I've had my hair cut shorter and I've had like my fringe pushed up, but as you can see, it's really too long to do that at the moment. So what I'm going to do for you today is my standard sort of hairstyle that I do with my fringe, and it's pretty simple really. I mean, anyone can do it, it really is basic, and it's basically just like this but more roughed up and with stuff in it to keep it looking roughed up. Now what I'll do first is go through just the products that I use. I'll do is go through somebody else. It won't really make a difference to you because it all depends on your own hair type, but the shampoo that I use it's reversed, but it's basically Pantene Pro V Classic Care shampoo. It's just for normal hair really. It's probably my favourite. It leaves my hair feeling really soft. If you're someone who doesn't like putting stuff in your hair and you want it soft, then I would advise using that. But the products that I actually use to style it and to keep it in shape is firstly this, I'm sorry again that it's reversed, but it's matte clay styling wax, and I can't remember how much it is. I think it may be about £4 a pot or something. As you can see, it's just like a grey wax inside of it, and you need very little. They last for a really long time, even when you do your hair as much as me. So that's what I put in first, and I'll show you how I use it. And then finally what I use is this Tresemme Strength 5, the strongest one, hairspray, and this just keeps everything in place. So what I'll do first of all is, what I do every day is straighten my hair. Now even though my hair is straight, but I don't know if you can see, but it kind of like wisps off and kind of just doesn't go curly, but I don't like the way it kind of bends and stuff. I like to have it dead straight. So firstly what I do is straighten my hair. So I can't actually remember what hair straighteners these are. These are like Babyliss, just some kind of standard straighteners. I have no idea what they cost. Maybe like 25 quid or something, I guess. Anyone can buy them, anyone can use them, depends on your hair type. So what I'll do is straighten out my fringe first of all. I'll start getting my hair straight, and I'll do the side bits as well. Okay, so that's straight enough for me. That'll do. And then what I'll do is straighten basically all of my hair. I'll pick up my hair like this, and I'll just get involved basically and get straight in there and sort of just go back a layer each time, straightening the top of my hair. do this is like the side bits of my hair around here, they all get spiked up. But I don't like the way that looks at all, so I flatten down the sides. And then just essentially run my fingers through it to rough it all up. And I just make sure that the flats and the back the sides are flat and the back is flat. And then on top is what I do the most work with. I kind of, because my fringe goes this way, I push it all over to the side as well, so the spikes are all just sort of leaning over. And then it's just kind of a case of being precise with the spikes and how I want the fringe to look. It's kind of weird, I've never done this before, so it's strange. Okay, bring it a bit more in there actually. Okay. Now this is probably a bit bigger than I normally do it, but should be alright. Okay, but that's like the basic sort of shape that I want to do. Sort of. Yeah, there we go. So that's kind of like the basic shape that I want to do. And this looks fine. I mean, this is kind of like my standard look. I don't know how many of you actually think that this looks good, if you like the way that it looks, or you think it looks awful. But this is just what I do with my hair. I like to at least do something with it. Because I feel that one day I am going to go bald. So while I've got my hair, I might as well enjoy it and do something fun with it. Now this next bit, it might be a little loud, I'm not really sure how it's going to sound, so I'm going to step back a little bit. But I'll get my hairspray, and this is where you just kind of get the hairspray everywhere, and you can sort of fine tune where you want the spikes to be, and how big you want it, or how sort of flat you want it. So. I mean, this really doesn't make a huge difference to the actual style of it. It just means that it will hold for longer throughout the day. I'm really sorry if this turns out loud. Hopefully it won't be too loud. But yeah, that is basically it really. I don't really tend to do a lot more than this for an average day. This is just average style. I really can't be bothered to do much. This is just do a quick hairstyle. And as you can see, just basically my hair just sort of forms sort of spikes and it looks all roughed up and stuff, and that's the kind of basic look that I go for. I don't know how this has turned out.